Hi everybody, Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation. We're an emerging nation, been around a little over 5 years, putting in solid foundations to be here for many generations to come. We're now expanding our economy. That'll improve our treasury, benefit all our citizens because they all hold our currency. Our currency is given to them free every month and anybody can become a citizen. No fee, no obligation. Just come along and register. We're also a non-separatist organisation, means we're not going to separate you into a group based on your gender, colour, class, creed, financial situation or anything else. We simply see everybody as a human being, part of one big family of humanity, all linked together, all individually unique, all having something unique to offer our community, all of equal value to our community, all equally loved. We have a little affirmation that helps us with that in a moment after our opening prayer, which is there to help us find true happiness in life. Not to be confused with pleasure. You'll get pleasure when you pay off your credit cards and your college bills for your kids and move into that new home and get the new car. Yeah, you'll get pleasure from there, but it'll wear off. And you'll want the latest model car, and you'll want to help your kids get into their own homes or whatever, there'll always be something more that you need. But true happiness is there with you, and it's a fulfillment. It's a joy that is always there with you throughout the highs and lows of your everyday life, keeping you calm and focused. And it's something that everybody seeks, but you can't buy it. You can only get it through loving service to others. And the great thing about being of loving service to others is that it is the power of the law of attraction. It attracts into your life everything you need. So that's what our little prayer is about, followed by the affirmation. But let me welcome you, whether you're watching live or whether you're watching the recording, because we stream into YouTube and Facebook group We Share Abundance publicly. This is automatically recorded in those two locations, and a lot of people watch the recordings because they can't make 7 p.m. London time. It's just not convenient for them. So with that said, let's get started right away with that little prayer, the affirmation, and then I'll bring you up to date with what's been going on today. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love. And through that love, bless each member that they find the joy of service, and through service, attract true happiness and everything they need into their life. Amen. And our little affirmation, we're so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world, as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay. So we have a few more people in now than we had when we started that. You can see that I'm here from Cornwall in England. We've got Lewis in from Lisbon in Portugal, Norman from Doncaster, England, Eric from Gatineau in Quebec in Canada, Gary from St Albans in England. And I'm sure we've got a few people in on YouTube as well. We probably have people on Facebook, but it doesn't display in here, unfortunately. But we have Ramachandra from Watford. We've got Syed from Pakistan, Aina from Norway, Pierre from South Africa, Kim from Cork in Ireland, Deborah from Southern Alabama, USA. Okay, lovely to see you all. And I'm sure there'll be one or two more people popping in. We've got Maureen just coming in. Hi there, Maureen, from London in England. And so Let's get on with the business of today. Let me first of all start with the numbers. It gets me into a routine and then I don't forget them. The last 24 hours, we have an increase of 9 in the 777 plan to 45,283, an increase of 11 in our registered members to 53,654, an increase of 15 in our active members to 3,583, an increase of 2 in our pro members in the ShareHope plan to 787, an increase of 3 in the Easy Team Builder to 1,119, no change in Success Blueprint, stays at 41, an increase of 6 in the Best Plan Ever to 737. And those are your numbers. And we are now looking at welcoming Ron as well from Amsterdam in Holland and Bozina from Slovenia and Maya from Hampshire in England. I think we've got everybody now. If I've missed anybody, I apologise. I'm sure there'll be a few more people popping in. Right, today's been a progressive day. We've moved on well with things. We've not got anything completed yet, but TIR plan very, very close now. It probably won't be live until Monday because what's left we have to do and check, and we have to make sure that the people that are already in there's only about 20 of them, but we want to make sure that if they have somebody that is in their genealogy in We Share Abundance, we want to match it up. Even though it's totally separate, it's a separate site, it's not linked to the database. But if we've got any of those people, we'll just put them in and we'll maintain the genealogy as best we can. So that's one of my jobs tomorrow, is to get that sorted out. Vishal is mainly at the moment working on the withdrawal section for there. All the commission structure and everything's done. I'm not sure. I think the front end we probably need to do a little bit on getting the other packages available. At the moment, there's only the bronze package available. We'll make the silver and the gold available, and they will be available through the WooCommerce. And but the back end then will be all our own back end built out by Vishal. We should get it live. I'm hoping Monday, might be Tuesday of next week. The admin section won't be complete by then. That'll be added later. But I think the back office for the members should be available. Let's see, we've got somebody else in. We've got Nankiep in from Nigeria and Radio Pirata from Puerto Rico. So looking forward to getting that available, and then we can run a launch for it. The MOL is also, I think, is it going to be loaded tomorrow? I can't remember now. I did discuss it, but where's that gone? Just a minute, let me just check on our conversation. Yeah, we're going to load it tomorrow. It'll be a couple of hours to get it all set up and everything, and then we'll be testing it. What day's tomorrow? Thursday. It may go live Friday, but it probably won't have any products in by then. It'll be up to me to get some products in there over the weekend. We'll get maybe 1 or 2 in while we're running the tests, so that we can see that the load works correctly, and we can adjust the commission structure for things. You know, different products will have a different commission structure, so it won't be the same across the board. It'll depend on the profit margins for those products. So that is something we'll be getting live, but the MAL will be live maybe tomorrow, maybe Friday, maybe Monday. We will be consistently adding products in there then. Initially, we're going to be working purely with digital products loaded by admin. Once we get that all working correctly and we're happy with the functions and the commission being paid and the coupons being used and the Buyers Club commissions being correctly, or the extra discounts or commissions from the Buyers Club, that's the ShareHope Pro members, all being done correctly, then we'll be able to go into phase 2. Phase 2 will allow our members to upload their digital products only. And gradually we'll get more and more products involved, and then we'll be moving on to another stage where we will be able to add tangible products. And once we have tangible products in, we will be also adding the functionality of being able to auction them or sell them for a fixed price. And so there's a lot of things coming with them all, but it'll be a while before we get into all those other things. We've got to get a lot of stuff loaded now through what we have, and we have many things that we can add in there, and we'll gradually get more and more in and get them all working better and better, offering more both for the members and for the public at large and anybody else, and you'll be able to promote them all. Fun Miracles, we've got a bit of an issue with the team there, the way that things are set up. I need Devyani to have a look at that with me, because I'm told that there are things that they can't do, and I'm sure that's not correct, to avoid me using bad language. It is there available, and you can play your games every day. I can't remember how many games. I think we set it for just 2 free games that you can play and get up the leaderboard. But once we get that MAL sorted out and the TIR, then we will be able to get onto the back end of the Fun Miracles. We'll be able to provide incentives for people to play, whether free or paid. We'll be able to get that paid working, and once the paid is working, the more people we can get playing the paid games, of course, then it'll benefit the shareholders of the of Fun Miracles. And we have a Fun Miracles. Can't remember what it is now. I think it is Fun Miracles Limited or something like that. Can't remember, but we do have the company set up and the shareholders set up in there, and so there'll be a lot to go on there. We've got a lunatic in, but he's welcome as long as he behaves himself. Okay. We ignore stupidity and negative comments. Right. So that is where we are with the development there. for the TIR plan, the MAL, and Fund Miracles. So it's all moving ahead nicely. I can see all three of them being, well, two of them definitely. The MAL will be up and running, and the TIR plan will be up and running and launched properly this month. Fund Miracles back end and everything, I think it'd be a bit ambitious to get all of that done this month, but we may get it. We may get it done there for you. Okay. Yeah, Radio Pirata, he's here again. Let's ignore him. He makes his money out of getting people to go to his website and things. So everybody's going to make a living somehow. I just think I think there are better ways than his. Okay. Right. So that pretty much covers that. Withdrawals we have opened up again. There's a message about that in your inbox. So they are available and working, and we'll be working on building more liquidity through everything else that we've got going on. And the more liquidity we have, the more we can benefit the members. And with the withdrawals now being active again, I think we've got a random withdrawal that hasn't yet been paid. That was from the last day before we had the misappropriation of funds by some of our members. Well, it'd been going on for a while, but we finally tracked it down and found out how and why. The random withdrawals will be able to start again. But if we've got one, I want to check on whether that last one was paid. I don't think it was. We'll get that paid. And then we'll probably do another, we'll start the random withdrawals. We'll get them going up one a week initially. And we'll probably do them, maybe Saturday is a good day because the developers aren't in, so there's no updates from developers. And then Sunday we have the raffle, of course, the charity raffle. So, so we'll start those on Saturday. We'll start again with that. Okay. Right. I think that pretty much covers everything I've got for you today. I know it's been covered fairly quickly. We don't have the random withdrawals and things at the moment, but we'll be getting back into those gradually. Once again, it's all a case of building liquidity. The more you, the members, do for yourself, the more you do for the community, and that's the blessing of being a part of this. Everybody that does something for the community does it for themselves. And when they do it for themselves, they do it for the community. It all is hooked in together so that everybody benefits from all activity. And the more activity we have, the more we will be able to do for the members. We'll be able to move that withdrawal date from July the 1st. We want to get it to June the 1st, and so on. So that will all be taken care of. We can't put a date on it or anything. It's all down to the activity that is created and the members and everything else. But it's going well, and we are moving forward, and it's an exciting time to be a part of this. I do want to stress that there is nobody nobody that is successful at making money online, even the crypto Ponzi scheme Avenger, must have discipline. You've got to have discipline. You've got to have the discipline to get out there and do your work. Keep learning, keep taking action. Discipline is really, really important. If you do not bring that discipline into your life, you will not be able to get out of the rut. You'll not be able to climb those mountains and get where you want to go. You've got to have the discipline to sometimes do things that are out of your comfort zone. The great thing about doing things out of your comfort zone is the more you do them, the more they become inside your comfort zone. You're constantly expanding your comfort zone. And but there's always things outside it that you have as challenges, and they help you to grow. But you've got to have the discipline to take them on. You've got to have the discipline to say, I don't care whether I've never done it before. I don't care whether I'll be embarrassed. I don't care whether I'm going to suffer rejection, whatever it may be. I don't care if it's not going to get the results that I'm hoping for. I'm going to move forward and I'm going to do it anyway. And that is the sort of discipline you've got to have. You've got to have that, and you've got to say, okay, I am here to grow. And the only way I can grow is by overcoming the challenges that I'm fortunate enough to have presented to me. And the more you grow, the more your income grows. But that's a side effect. You don't worry about your income. If you worry about your income, then you're getting out of balance. Worry about doing the right things and making that personal growth, and everything else will fall into place for you. So that's your homework for today. Start growing. Find those challenges. Find the things that you perhaps said, oh, I don't like doing that. I'm not going to do it. Or I'm not sure I can do that. It seems a bit hard. Pick one of them and do it. Make that your challenge. And then as you overcome these things, you'll find that they get easier and easier, but there'll always be more challenges that you can look for. Seek them out, welcome them, and use them as stepping stones to your growth. God bless you all. I'll be here tomorrow, same time, same place, 7 p.m. in our link, streaming live on YouTube and also into Facebook group We Share Abundance Publicly. Until then, God bless you all. Keep growing. You stop growing, you start dying. So unless you want to die, keep growing. Okay, God bless. I'll see you all tomorrow, 7 p.m. in our link. Until then, enjoy life. God bless.